Welcome back. This story is called R.E.M. I first saw R.E.M. live in 1983, which was shortly after they came out with their first album. I was at UCLA at the time, and they were there working on their next album or whatever. You know, LA is where all the music industry is. And UCLA had a concert series, lunchtime concerts, at the student union, outside the student union, where all the tables were, where people would come and eat their lunch. Right there on the patio, they had bands, live bands. I saw the Bangles there. I saw a band called Fear and R.E.M. So the first time I saw R.E.M., they were like right in front of me. I mean, I just walked right past them. They were singing. Then I saw them again, and then finally, I was living with my friend Tom in New Jersey, and they were performing at the Garden State Amphitheater, at an outdoor amphitheater. This was about 1989, after Green, the album Green came out. Tom and I bought tickets, lawn seats, lawn. So there's seats, you know, in an amphitheater, there's seats, and then behind the seats, there's lawn, just $15 lawn seats. We brought a blanket, because the plan was we're going to throw the blanket on the ground and just sit on the blanket and watch the concert from way back. So we get to the show, to the Garden State Amphitheater, and our tickets were at the box office. They were will call. I purchased them over the phone. So here we are, the night of the concert. People are coming, everybody's coming in. I walk up to it's like a trailer. I walk up to the window, and I give the guy my name, and I say, I'm here to pick up my tickets. Obviously for R.E.M., because that's the show that was happening. This guy says, here you go, sir. Here's your 2 tickets to Fine Young Cannibals. I'm like, Fine Young Cannibals? What are you talking about? I bought tickets to R.E.M. The R.E.M. concert is happening right now. Why are you handing me tickets to Fine Young Cannibals? So while I'm having this conversation with this guy, somebody else, like a supervisor, was standing behind him, kind of walking past him, and the supervisor hears what's going on. He reaches over the guy's head. There's like a shelf that I couldn't see, and he pulls 2 tickets out, and he says, here, give these to him, to me. So we take these tickets. Okay, now we have tickets to get into R.E.M. So we get to the gate, to the first person, the first usher, if you will. He takes the tickets. He walks us all the way through the section. This is before the concert started. All the way through the section to the next section lower, below us. And he hands the tickets off to another usher. And he took us all the way through. This happened like 3 or 4 times. And we're like, what's going on? What's going on? We finally got to our seats. The seats on the ticket said row C, so in 3rd row. And the section was called Pit, P-I-T. Do you know what a pit is? A pit is the orchestra pit. This is where the orchestra is when they have a musical. There was no seats there. It was just a bunch of people. This was, I'm telling you, 9 feet away from the stage at the most. I mean, here we are buying lawn tickets. We're expecting to be a quarter mile away, and here we are standing this close in front of the stage. And Tom still had the blanket. I'm like, well, you might as well put the blanket on the ground. We don't need that now. And we were so close that I could see Michael Stipe was wearing eyeliner, and I could actually see the eyeliner. That's how close we were. Unfortunately, it wasn't their best concert. I mean, there were a couple of highlights, but this was after, in my opinion, at one point, R.E.M. jumped the shark. You know what jump the shark means? They jumped the shark before this album when they started playing all this crappy music. So we had to listen to a lot of crap. But overall it was a good concert. But the point of the story is we had no idea that we were going to be sitting or standing 3 feet away from the stage, and that's where we were. And that's the story of R.E.M. Don't forget to read my book, Broccoli Time, by Dante. It's the best parenting book you'll ever read, available now on Amazon Books.